Welcome, Illumineers and fans of the happiest card game on earth. It's nearly 1 AM, and as you can probably tell, I am exhausted, but I wanted to stay up because GAMA convention is happening right now. This is an industry convention for the local game store industry, or game stores in general, I guess. And they were having Lorcana Demos there. It's at 9 PM on the West Coast, which makes it midnight here in Eastern Time. And once people eventually got to play and got some photographs and videos of the game, we were able to pull out some of the information, and as it stands, there are 4 new cards. There may well be some more by the end of the demos, but like I say, it's 1 AM even, and I just want to kind of get this out. So I'm going to show you off the 4 new cards that we saw, and then I'm going to go to bed. First of all, we saw Ariel on human legs. She's a 4-costed inkable 3/4 in amber for 2 lore, storyborn hero princess, and she has the ability Voiceless. This character can't exert to sing songs. Interesting one, this. I like stat-wise, she's not particularly overstated for the fact that she can't sing songs, although she is only an uncommon, and she's another princess in amber, which, you know, so she's going to go into that Moana thing there. And also, I don't know whether necessarily it's a bad thing that she can't sing. Well, it's a bad thing that she can't sing for songs, but I don't think it's a real detriment, honestly. As many times as I have used a character to sing a song, it does exert them, it does make them open. So, you know, a lot of the times I am actually paying to play songs. Although one thing I will say is that if she could exert herself to sing a song, then Moana quests and then unexerts her and readies her, that would be really great. So maybe that's why. Maybe she would just be too strong in the princess package there. But otherwise, incredible art from Matthew Robert Davis. Great to see Ariel on a card finally, and great to see another amber princess. Next up, Dr. Facilier. This is the first time we're seeing a Princess and the Frog card in the set, so this is exciting stuff. He's a 2-costed inkable 0/4 in amethyst. He's a storyborn villain sorcerer at 1 lore, and he is challenger +2. Yeah, pretty solid, quite aggressive card actually. This really seems to be more of like a steal card, this one. But basically a 2/4 when challenging a 0/4, otherwise playing for 1. Really good. I feel like this is definitely going to be a shift target for a larger Dr. Facilier, and the reason I say that is because another card that we got revealed, Friends on the Other Side. It's a new action, a 3-costed inkable action in amethyst, and it's draw 2 cards basically. This is just a real solid card draw engine. It's a common card, which is kind of crazy, and for 3, or you can, you know, tap a character for 3. You can exert a character for 3 to sing it, draw 2. It's great. So far, one of the biggest things that's been holding back the game for us in testing using the limited pool we are using now, to be fair, but one of the real limiting factors has been card draw, so it's really great to see something coming on here. Just think about an amethyst sapphire deck. Detective Mickey comes down, ramps, next turn he can sing this, draw 2. Oh, just that, you're just cooking, you're just getting value and value and value. Really exciting to see. Would love to see this in other colours as well. I do think that every colour at the moment does need some card draw, so yeah, definitely like to see this for more. But beautiful art, incredible stuff, great looking card. And the last one, Maximus. He's a 3-costed inkable 3/3 in amber, a Dreamborn ally for 1 lore, and he has the ability Horse Kick. When you play this character, chosen character gets -2 strength this turn. So we've started seeing this on lots of different bodies now. We've now seen it on a Scar, we've seen it on an Aurora, so both of those were in Sapphire. We're now seeing this ability on an amber card, and yeah, you know, seems okay. 3 for 3, you know, 3/3 for 3 with 1 lore, you know, make something a little bit smaller as it comes out. Again, it's an uncommon, so nothing to write home about. These 4, to be honest, they're all pretty solid. I'm very, very excited about the song there for drawing 2. It's just really great value, but otherwise, yeah, good to see. I think that there were 2 decks being demoed. But from what we can tell, these were the only 4 new cards in them. Everything else that we've either seen at Gala at the weekend or previously seen, and that's fine. You know, this is about people getting to the table and actually trying the game out. Game store owners who are going to be looking at stocking this later in the year, so it's really important for them to know how this plays, who they're going to be able to sell it to. Apparently, and this is not even coming from the sort of Lorcana bubble that I'm in, the sort of, you know, the Lorcana Discords and the Lorcana Facebook groups. Apparently Lorcana is making waves at GAMA. It's all people are talking about, and this is coming from other game store owners that I know. It's coming from my boss, who is a game store owner, who, whilst is going to be behind Lorcana, the reason he is because of me. He himself is like, oh, okay, I'll take a look. Hawley's here and there, people up on the stands, you know, people who were doing the talks. Apparently one guy got up onto one of the talks, they were talking about the biggest event that they've ever had, and he said, and the one guy got up and said, I'm actually going to go into a time machine and say that the biggest event I've ever had is the Lorcana launch later this year. Yeah, it's the place is a buzz about it, so it's really exciting. I hope we get some great feedback from it. I hope we see more from GAMA as well. Scratch that, 2 more already. I'll get to bed, I will. A forecasted inkable 2/5 for 1 lore in Amethyst Jafar, Wicked Sorcerer. Interesting art here, very different, I guess. But I don't hate it. People talking in the Discord saying they don't like it. I think it's pretty cool. It reminds me of like old school Magic art, actually, so I'm kind of down for that. He's a Dreamborn villain sorcerer and challenger 3, so when challenging, this character gets +3 to his strength. Great card, right? Forecasted 5/5 for 1. Yeah, like that's great. And again, it's uncommon. Also, a lot of the strong cards we're seeing here are like lower rarities. These are almost sentences. I'm so sorry. I am going to bed now. This is a 3-costed inkable 2/2 for 1 lore in Amethyst, Maleficent Sorceress, Storyborn Villain Sorcerer. Cast my spell. When you play this character, you may draw a card. Card draw is just great. Good, like fair enough body, I guess. Nothing crazy to write home about, but just being able to replace itself is just chef's kiss. We kind of had seen this one. It's in the like a background fan on one of the how-to videos, and we kind of sort of stuck it all together. We were kind of hoping that Cast My Spell would be like whenever you play an action card, draw a card, but that would obviously be very much higher rarity than the common it seems to be here. But still, yeah, 3-costed 2/2 that replaces itself. Just a good old body. Any key. That's it. Any key, I said just then. I've got to go to bed. Until the next one, I love you all to bits. Be good.